America, the melting pot, is an expression to describe the many different cultures in America. In the 1500s, people from around all the world started to immigrate to the United States. They came in three big waves. The third wave is still going on. They had not enough food and other resources in their home country, and America has always been looked at the land of hope and glory. That is the main reason why people moved to America. People hoped for a new and better life in the United States. Over 50 million people have immigrated/moved to America since 1500. What means that 75% of people leaving their home country moved to America. The first wave of immigration to America between 1800 to 1860 was mostly from West and North Europe. The immigrants arrived in America mainly by train or by boat. It were hard times in Europe that time. Hunger and religious reasons brought people to America. The Europeans who immigrated most were the Irishmen and the Germans. 1 out of 4 people living in New York have Irish ancestors, and 1 out of 3 Americans have distant family from Germany. Also Norwegians emigrated their country and moved to America as a part of the first wave. Many Norwegians have aunts there. This is an oil stamp from Norway, which got used in 1975. The picture on it is a happy Norwegian family found their dream place in America. But not all immigrants followed their dreams in America. Many people came back to their old home countries after many years without success. The second wave was from China, South and West Europe. It started at the end of the 1900s and ended in the start of the 1900s. Every year 1 million people immigrated to America during this wave. They came to America with the hope to find work. The most people started working in American factories. They took with their cultures like games, which now are popular in America and in the rest of the world. I personally think that much would have been different if the immigration to America wouldn't have happened. For example, wouldn't we learn English in the school, and English would not be the main language in the world. The third and to now the last wave started in 1920. As I already said, it is still going on because people still are moving to America, more than any other country in the world. This time, the people from Latin America and from Asia were the main people who immigrated to USA. That was because the immigration rules became more complicated in Europe, and it were harder for Europeans to immigrate. Here is a family from Latin America immigrating to the USA. They have brought with the things which are most important for them. They left many things at home. Often when people move back to their old house after 10 years or more, empty hands, without success, they came to a Robert house. For many people, the immigration was hard times. Here are my resources, which I used for this presentation. Lil's example photo story and my grandfather.